Pastor Ron back here, and this week, we've talked about thoughts, and I want to take that just a little bit farther because, when we sit here and talk about having good thoughts, once again, we know that it's hard. We understand, Paul says to think on all these good things, and life can be going just great all around us, but even in the middle of that, we can be thinking about junk. We can be thinking about, a made-up tragedy, or this is going to happen, and it just totally disrupts our life. Again, Paul says in 2 Corinthians that we're to take our thoughts captive and demolish those. And one way that we can do that, think about it this way. If a police officer or somebody, and they arrest somebody for doing a crime, usually there's an interrogation. Usually there's an interview process to where they sit down and they try to figure out exactly why this person did what they did. You can do the same thing with your thoughts. Because see, God gives us good thoughts, but Satan, he can come into our mind and he can mess with those thoughts up there. So we need to recognize what those are. So when you start getting those negative thoughts, or when you start getting those thoughts that are completely made up and fabricated, that are, kind of disrupting our life, stop for a moment and interrogate the thought. Ask, find out, why is Satan doing this to me? Is he keeping me from something? Is he trying to get me to not do something? What is it? He's trying to bring me down. Find out as much as you can about it. Understand right then and there that this thought is not of God, because God is not the author of confusion. God will not put confusion in your mind. That's what Satan will do. So interrogate that thing. Recognize who it's coming from. If it's from God, grab a hold of it, even if it's a tough thought. But if it's from the enemy, demolish that thing. Get rid of it. Just absolutely demolish it and get it out of your life. We're going to think thoughts are a part of life. Let's make sure we're thinking on the good things.